Hello and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We continue to take a look on what's happening in the nation South Africa. The EFF has accepted the resignation of two fighters, fighter Yazini Chechana and Dr. Ndlozi from the Parliament of South Africa. In a statement, they say that the EFF has accepted the respective voluntary request to be released from deployment of the two fighters who have diligently served the organization in their respective deployments since the EFF and has had representation in the legislative sphere. So what is happening is that Ndlozi remains a member of the EFF. He recently renewed membership, but he has announced that he is leaving parliament. So that is something which is very, very important to note at this point in time. No one knows what is going to happen next. No one knows the next moves of Dr. Ndlozi and others. And Ndlozi feel that he was disrespected by the leadership when he was barred from attending the conference, where the elective conference, which happened late last year. So a lot of people, they have weighed in, and Oracle says the EFF lost a gem in parliament. Julius Malema will soon miss the look from Dr. Ndlozi. We all deserve someone who looks at us like this. So it's true, Dr. Ndlozi is one of the brilliant minds within the EFF, and for him to leave just like that, it doesn't make sense. You know, in as much as there were differences, they were not supposed to block him from the conference. You know, that is the most humiliating part of everything else. But despite humiliation, he remained within the EFF. But now that he has left parliament, no one knows what is going to happen next. Possibly, there were rumors that they might have wanted to remove him somehow along the lines. So when you are no longer safe, you no longer feel safe, you no longer know what the leadership might do tomorrow. That is what happens. So that is something which is very, very important. Other people believe that he didn't voluntarily resign from parliament. Other people believe that he was told to resign. That is another version. But what we know from the information at hand is that, according to the EFF, they have voluntarily resigned. So everyone is looking forward to see what is going to happen next. Will Ndlozi stay in the EFF since he renewed his membership, or you have to leave? Time will tell what is going to happen next. African says, before some malcontents get carried away, Dr. Ndlozi has not resigned as ordinary member of the EFF. He has renewed his membership. Please be guided. So at this point in time, it's very difficult to tell what is his next move, or even to predict, because he renewed his membership, which means he remain a card-carrying member and he remain an active member of the EFF from the branch going up. So that is something that is very, very important at this point in time. And this is what has happened. And we will continue to watch and see how the EFF is going to survive whatever which is happening. The way the former vice president or deputy president of the EFF left the EFF in a very, very tight position. And now that Dr. Ndlozi is also leaving parliament, then what it means is the fighting chances of the EFF in parliament are being reduced, since critical people are leaving. But if he stays in the EFF, the likelihood that the EFF would retain its critical supporters is very, very high. So that is what a lot of people are praying for, that he stays within the EFF and he rise again, and he gives himself time to rise up again. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. And this is what we have for you. Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.